Hey, it's Ask the Author Friday. I'm your host, Kent Brindley. I got some questions this week. First and foremost, what is Ask the Author Friday? As many of you know by now, I am a self-published fiction author from South Haven, Michigan. I am a Grand Valley State Laker. I am a South Haven Ram. Lake Michigan College. At the time they were the Indians. As far as I know, they're still the Red Hawks after changing their name from Indians. And Fridays are my opportunity to sit back, relax, and have a little fireside chat with you all. Let's go. You're getting back into writing again. What does it look like? I am trying to get back into writing for maybe an hour a day. I started last Sunday, already skipped last evening. And it's either a for fun project or it's for vocal. Today I spent nearly 2 or 3 hours trying to craft a vocal article for one of their challenges. You put $1,000 on the line and all of a sudden I'm trying to write for vocal again in a challenge. Haven't won any of these challenges yet, but my day will come. I am working on honing this craft. As for writing, my for fun writing right now is a new installment in something called Keymasters, yes. Transforming vehicles, specialists in special helmets. Yeah, think Mask. And the green motorcycle changes into a helicopter, but we can't call it Condor. I think I called it Grasshopper or something. But it's a green motorcycle that turns into a helicopter. Keymasters is what I'm writing for fun right now until I really polish it up. I think also in terms of all of that He-Man fan fiction I'd been writing for vocal for a while there, or when I wrote something called Mega Cat, which was a definite send up to the old Dino Mutt. It's never going to be publishable. It's writing for fun and to hone my craft and to remind myself, hey, I enjoy doing this. What made Jesus Revolution so great? Great enough to be the best movie of March when it was released at the end of February, but that's neither here nor there. Jesus Revolution, again, it's more than a movie to me. It was an experience. Any movie review just cheapens the experience, and again I say, if you're interested in knowing about it, if you're remotely curious, I do beseech you to go and see it for yourself. Excuse me. What does your playlist sound like? Uh, right now, my MP3 player is sort of stuck on the love song playlist. Yeah, that it just means that I didn't change it. Which is all well and good, except I was walking into town tonight and I heard the likes of Bon Jovi's I'd Die For You, Peter Cetera and Crystal Bernard's Forever Tonight, one of the duets from Nashville season 1, Brian White's Someone Else's Star. And that was on my way into town. I can't even remember what I heard on my way home. Oh yeah, it's because the battery in my MP3 player died on my way home, so I wasn't listening to anything. Anyway, it's just extremely eclectic. With 80s hair metal, 90s duets, TV soundtracks, 90s country. It was something by the Eagles by the time the battery in my MP3 player just went out. Yeah, so my taste in music is still just as crazy as ever. So they bring karaoke back to a place where you can actually reach it. Let's talk about a duet. Let's. I have it down to 3 dream female partners. I don't know how well either of them can sing or what kind of voices, these singing voices these 3 girls have. But aesthetically speaking, I have it down to 3 of my platonic gal pals. And ironically enough, 3 different duets. The aforementioned Forever Tonight by Peter Cetera and Crystal Bernard is always a good song. Starship, Nothing's Gonna Stop Us Now. Great song. What was the last one? Bryan Adams and Tina Turner, It's Only Love. Yes. Yes, yes, and yes. If karaoke ever comes back to a place where I can reach it on foot, and I actually ask one of these gals face to face and she agrees. Here we go. Dungeons and Dragons. It's a new movie coming out. It's a game that a few of my friends play. I have offered to sit in, but it would be way too complicated for me. Their words, not mine. And it was an animated series in the 1980s that based on the board game that I know just enough about because it wasn't appointment viewing for me. Not every 80s cartoon was meant to be appointment viewing for me. Not every 80s cartoon could be He-Man or She-Ra or Brave Star or Silverhawks or G.I. Joe or Mask or... I digress. Dungeons and Dragons, I first realized it was an animated series because I rented a tape of the episode where the dungeon master got abducted. I rented that tape all of the time, and it was a good episode. back to D&D as a movie. I don't know what to make of the trailers for this movie. I don't know enough about D&D to make a proper... to have a proper reaction to this movie. It's going to be a Sunday popcorn flick for a couple of my buddies and I, if they choose to go. If they choose to come with. Maybe we'll even see some cameos from some characters who I actually recognize from the TV screen. I don't know. But D&D is Dungeons and Dragons, sorry. Dungeons and Dragons is being treated as a comedy routine by these commercials. And I've seen enough of that out of Thor and out of Shazam. At least with Deadpool or Guardians of the Galaxy, it makes sense that they're being treated as sophomoric comedy. Favorite Scooby monster. Favorite Scooby-Doo monster. I stand behind my original pick of the No-Face Zombie. I have to add the Spectres of Ebenezer and Nettie Crab, the 10,000 Volt Ghost, and Gator Ghoul was pretty cool too. And all of these were just from one iteration of Scooby-Doo. And no, it was not Scooby-Doo, Where Are You, nor the new Scooby movies. New Scooby movies. Still my favorite iteration of Scooby-Doo. But it's because of the guest stars more than the ghosts. Okay, I'll deviate out of talking about the Scooby-Doo show. The Ghost of Elias Kingston is still on my list of favorite Scooby-Doo spooks as well. But still, I'm going with, to this day and ever since childhood, I'm going with the No-Face Zombie. That's it. This has been Ask the Author Friday. I'll see you guys next time. If you have any questions for me, feel free to hit the comment section down below. If you enjoy this content, feel free to subscribe. Appreciate you guys. Thanks.